I think power to a degree is important, but it isn't everything. Control that power and put that power down in a kind of a controlled way. That's just as important.
So yeah, you need the most aggressive machine that you can build. You need the most amount of determination you can muster. You need to be able to run on the raggedy edge all day, every day. And you need to have a car that's capable of beating everybody else. The enemy is the clock.
Finish straight maybe. Now these are extreme modifications, power and aero. Drivers are getting strapped into their cars. This is your chance then, ladies and gentlemen, to come to the fence line because this is a little bit of Cadwell Park history.
Round 4 of the UK Time Attack Championship visited the twisty and undulating Cadwell Park circuit in Lincolnshire that celebrated its 80th anniversary in 2014.
And gets the signal to go, so now they come onto the track. We'll bring you up to speed, ladies and gentlemen, with some times when we get them, but sit back and enjoy, I think, is the...
Popular with spectators and competitors alike, Cadwell Park winds its way through open park and woodland, and therefore it's no surprise it's fondly nicknamed the Mini Nürburgring. During the 1960s and 70s, Cadwell Park was at the height of its popularity. The people's favourite was the brisker Formula 1 Stock Car Championship that attracted the biggest crowds. More recently, in April 2009, musician and Pink Floyd drummer Nick Mason flew into the circuit by helicopter to drive his £1.5 million Ferrari 512. One of the circuit's highlights is the infamous mountain section, which drivers usually tackle airborne, providing a particularly unique challenge. It's probably no surprise that the circuit record is held by a nimble bike engine powered Jedi Mark 6. Knowing that nimble and light is the quickest way to go around Cadwell, it will be interesting to see how the powerful and technologically advanced cars of the Time Attack Championship cope with the challenges of this circuit.
Certainly a photo that you won't see very often as six cars come over the top of the hill together. Put up on the bank, get the other side of us. Your chance for the camera.
Cadwell Park's our 4th round of 2014 championship. This place is something very special because not so many racing championships run here because the circuit's so narrow, so qualifying here is everything. So for Time Attack, it makes this circuit just a beautiful place.
But then I expect to see a bit of overtaking as they come down the main start finish straight maybe. Now these are extreme modifications, power and aero, the quick.
UK Time Attack is of course something that I wanted to see and test, because this is, for me, it's like the real deal.
Cadwell's my local track. I've been coming here for many years now. It's a bit thin and technical, but I love it. It's the best lap on the calendar for me. We've been in it for the last 3 years in pro class, 3 years champions with a couple of lap records on the way. So we thought we'd come back here where I currently hold the record for and have another go really.
I guess it's a new event for me, where I'll be really pushing. I'd like to think I'm prepared and ready. I think as with any sort of Time Attack round, it's about a starting point and then building momentum during the course of the day, really in preparation for that ultimate lap in the final. I think that's what the whole day is about. The driver, the car and the team as well, just getting up to the kind of the pushing for that ultimate lap at the end.
Up on the bank, in the other side of us, your chance for the cameras. You might get them together as they come out of the corner. But there's
these are extreme modifications, power and aero. These are the quickest and fastest cars that you'll see here at Time Attack that are going to be competing.
I mean, there's three areas of the track of Cadwell that really kind of stand out. The first corner, Coppice, it's a high-speed corner. I guess it's your brain's telling you one thing and your balls are telling you another. That's probably one of the most exciting corners in the calendar. The gooseneck is exciting as well. It drops away to a really tight left-hander. So you're fourth, third, down to second. And then obviously everyone's favourite, the crowd's favourite, is obviously the mountain, the jump. It's easy to get carried away over the jump and get lots of air, but it's not necessarily the quickest way. I say Gobstopper 2 handled the jump really well. Yeah, one great thing about Gobstopper 2 is it is an incredible, it's an incredibly stable car, but you have to do things slowly and move into new areas and new levels of power gradually, and learn as the car evolves, and learn and develop as a driver, and as Matt, gets to know the car as well. So you can't kind of rush these things. So yeah, it's been a really good step forward, certainly for the car and the team. I think each session you go out and you try and learn as much as you can. And you identify your kind of weak areas of the track, whether it be your braking point, whether you need to be in a gear higher. Certainly from a technical basis, you need to make sure that you've got your corners right, so your corner speed, your entry speed and your exit speed is all okay. It's about kind of confronting those weak areas in your lap and making sure you're fully prepared for the final. If you look back at the in-car, sure, you can pick holes in it. It's all pretty intense on the day, and it's easy to miss your braking point or brake too early, and you can be critical for sure. Cadwell was a good breakthrough for us. It was the first time we started to use a little bit of nitrous as well, so that was great, and the car responded really well to it. So yeah, it was all good. The car's still evolving, and the car will continue to get quicker and quicker. This is the highest power setting that we've run so far, and there's still more to come as well. So it's a great basis to move into the next round, round 5, which is Silverstone.